Hi guys, and welcome to another video, and it is that time of year again. We are heading towards transfer deadline day, and this is when rumours and the rumour mill is going to really start getting into full swing. Not that it already hasn't been anyway, but as you can probably tell by the thumbnail, the title, there's a lot of rumours to get through. Some of it somewhat concrete, coming from reputable sources, some just a bit more sort of maybe scraping the barrel, but there is quite a lot to get through. First and foremost, the one I'm very, very excited about, the potential of it, I'm very, very excited about. A lot of these I am excited about the potential signing of these players, but this one in particular, a name that pops up as of yesterday, Salis Abdul-Samid, central midfielder for Lens at the minute, 24 years of age, central midfielder. He was linked with some of the highest caliber sides only a couple of seasons ago when he had that fantastic season with Lens. Of course, that was a season where they finished, was it second or something ridiculous? They were fantastic in League 1. And before that, he played for Clermont. I'm not too sure how you're going to pronounce that. I always pronounce the French names wrong. But he had a very good season with them, hence that's why he got the transfer to Lens. Last season wasn't the best for any Lens player anyway, but he looks like an absolute Rolls Royce in the middle. You know, he's a Ghanaian international, 24 years of age, as I say. He's played Champions League football. And he looked absolutely fantastic, and he would be a fantastic signing on loan, potentially anyway. That is the rumour at the moment. Apparently there are a lot of reports suggesting that a loan deal is progressing very, very well, and we're close to sealing that deal. He's someone who, from the bits and pieces I've seen of him, and then of course after doing a bit of extra research, after seeing his name being linked with us yesterday, one of those players that can utilise that holding role very, very well, because we don't really have that kind of player. Daniel is getting there and he's improving, he's more box to box, but this man here, he just looks like someone who can read the play very, very well in terms of interceptions, and with that high press as well, you need someone who can be intelligent and read the play, pick it up off the back as well, distribute, passing very, very good. He can pick it up in tight areas, turn and give the ball and move it on in a positive manner, but also hold his own in a tackle, and it just looks like he's a very, very good all-rounder in that sense. And I think that would be an absolutely outstanding signing if that one does come to fruition. So that is one that is in the works. We're going to keep on moving very, very quickly because we've got a lot of players to get through. But again, with each of these players, let me know what you guys think. But that name is really, really does excite me. Abdul-Samid, again, from Lens. I don't think he's featured this season. I don't know whether that's because he wants away from the club or there's something going on there. Not entirely sure. But we're moving on to an absolute unknown entity, to me anyway, an absolute unknown entity until I did a little bit of research yesterday and this morning, of course, as well. A player, an 18-year-old Serbian named Milan Aleksic, or Aleksic, maybe. Either way, he plays for a team called Radniki. Again, probably butchering that. In the Serbian league, 18 years of age. He got 5 goals and 10 assists last year. He's a midfielder, more of an attacking midfielder, a creative midfielder. He's had names like Chelsea and Benfica linked with him in the last 12 months as well. But that, again, that's just something that hasn't come to fruition. But apparently we are very, very close to signing a permanent move. And it looks like it could be anywhere in the region of 2.5 and 3.5 million, which will be a club record for that team that he plays for now, that Radniki, as I do, again, probably butchering the name. But apparently that would be a club record fee for that club. But it's a very, very exciting player. Again, another few clips that you see here and there. And he does look exciting, but we know how clips can dress up a player very, very easily. But it's another exciting one. It's another foreign name thrown into the mix, and it does look like an exciting one as well. And for 3 million as well, you don't pay 3 million for a player, particularly Sunderland anyway. You don't chuck 2.5, 3 million or 3.5 million at a player just for the sake of it or willy-nilly. So that is one that is also potentially on the cards. And because, of course, we're linked with the likes of Alexis here and Samid, in turn you would think that maybe a Pierre Ekwa, who, I still think is a player. There's a player in there. But there's still loads of links that or loads of reports, should I say, that we've slapped a £6 million price tag on Pierre Ekwa, which, again, I think there's going to be a big selling clause anyway, isn't there, for West Ham. We don't think we'll make a ton of money, but of course we did only pay peanuts, so we'll probably make a handful, 3 or 4 million anyway, from that deal if that was to be the case. But it depends. We had Udinese, we're looking at him earlier in the window. I believe Palace were registered interest in him. I don't know who else is looking at him at the moment, but there's just been loads of sort of foreign names as well that have been linked with Pierre Ekwa. But also, the more exciting ones, to strikers. Tom Cannon, right? Tom Cannon is a player, I think I've mentioned, I know Michael Bowers has on his channel several times, but Tom Cannon's absolutely a player that I would love to see us have at the club. He's a very, very good, exciting striker, and for this league as well. Of course, he was at Everton where he scored a ton of goals, should I say, throughout the youth academy there. I think there was one season he scored like 30 odd goals in 40 appearances. Then prior to that, it was 25 and 35, something crazy. Like, it was basically taking the piss out of the youth leagues from a very early age. And then he got his move. He got a loan deal to Preston. He got half a season there, where I think he got 8 goals in 20 games and a couple of assists, something like that. Then he got the big move to Leicester, should I say, where, of course, they were just throwing money at it for the sake of it, and he just couldn't find a way into that starting 11 at all. So now they're trying to cash in on him after they paid quite a bit for him themselves. But the rumours are we have Luton and Hull both contesting for his signature. And I also believe, apparently, that Leicester are looking for £10 million. And if that is the case, I would be perfectly happy if we walked away and washed our hands with that, because that is just not worth £10 million for me. Absolutely not. It has been suggested that we have offered £5 million. I think £5-6 million is more than fair for Tom Cannon, given the lack of game time he's had and it's somewhat experience as well. But I know what a good player he is. He's a really, really good striker. Can play off the shoulder, can do a little bit of everything. A fox in the box, very intelligent and a very good striker in him as well. To have him in there, along with, of course, we just brought a striker in only as of recently to get some more proper competition, not just a load of kids there. Some proper competition in that area. Now, in terms of another striker that we've mentioned a million times, and we've already suggested this one several times as well, Mendy. The Mendy deal, apparently, as of this morning, is officially off. Not just rumours, it is officially off. It has been reported in France. I was actually going to suggest, before making this video, that the Mendy deal might look likely, because only as of yesterday did Mendy put out this sort of cryptic Instagram story yesterday. It was in a foreign language, so we did have to get it translated. But it was essentially a prayer type thing, essentially saying, you need patience and eventually you'll get what you want type thing. So everyone thought that was him kind of alluding to or suggesting or hinting that he might be on his way to Sunderland. But then as of this morning, it has been reported in France, widely reported in France, that it is off. We've officially withdrawn, and I'm not surprised, really. I would have actually really loved to see Mendy here. The experience, he's in the form of his life. He's big, strong, quick. I think he would have been absolutely outstanding. So it suggests at the moment that the Mendy deal is now officially off, which, again, I'm a bit frustrated with. I won't lie, I'm frustrated because I did want to see him. But of course, anyway, in terms of other strikers as well, we still have the links with Simic, but there hasn't been anything progressing as of yet. Anyway, I believe we're still very much in talks with them. There's been a few rumours here and there that some people have seen players outside the academy light with scarves and stuff like that. But this is just a crazy time of year, isn't it, when it comes to transfer deadline day? But that is everything as of right now, I think. Of course, we've still got the rumours about Jewison Burnett, who did very well with the youth squads the other night, got himself a couple of goals. But reportedly, he is going to be going to Reading on loan, which I think would be a fantastic loan for him. But that still hasn't been confirmed or anything like that, again, as of yet. But yeah, apologies if it seems really rushed, but there's just a lot going on, and I'm sure I might end up making another video at some point today if something does progress. Now, if I don't make another video today because nothing else has happened, it might be another few days until you get another one. I'm away tomorrow in Manchester all day and night, so I won't be able to do anything for transfer deadline day, which is a shame because I know I usually do a sort of transfer deadline day bumper video type thing, and then over the weekend I'm working all weekend, so it's going to be hard to try and squeeze a video in, but I will try my best. But that is everything as of this minute. I am recording now at 10:30 in the morning. Anything can change. You never know. We could get an announcement any moment now, and there's a lot of rumours going around. Every time I refresh Twitter, there's someone new or there's some new link, and apparently there are some unnamed strikers that we are looking at as well, so we shall see. But out of all the players and all the things I've mentioned in this video, what are you most interested in? What player would you most be excited for? Let me know in the comments down below. But if you've enjoyed, hit the like button for me, subscribe if you're new, but for now, take care and stay jammy.